right, let's set the ambiance. Okay. The mercenary group has limped into the Smuggler's Cut, a cave system that runs from basically the ocean. There was a cave that the Gilded Albatross limped into, and Smuggler's Cut is a cave system that leads you, should lead you into the city of Orovance, the place where you guys were charged to bring the this mysterious chest that some of you realized doesn't seem like a normal chest, in that it almost seems weightless. You noticed when you went to sit it down that it kind of floated off the ground a little bit. But you made your way into this cave, and in the first room you're in, you notice these large, like 5-foot circular, almost perfectly circular tunnels that were kind of up towards the ceiling. And then you made your way into the next room, where you saw this weird resin that was kind of sticking to the walls, and the smell of like kind of rotted carcasses and whatnot. But inside this particular room, you found a Titan beetle with its offspring, and it was sitting on some of its some eggs and a pile of just rotted fish guts and bones, and maybe even some human bones, you're not sure. And after a pretty intense combat with these little the little beetles crawling all over you, you guys were able to survive, and that is where you currently are. So you're in this room. You see the pile of debris, bones littered about. You see some of these eggs and these corpses here. So what would you like to do?
At a glance, is there any loot in the bones and muck?
Give me a roll. Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a.
That sounds like a. Hopefully, you think intuition is an okay roll for that.
Sure.
And I am trying to be alert to the possibility of those things.
You walk over to this pile of carcasses and bones, and you're just kind of keeping your distance because of, for one, the scent is pretty tough. But you see, coming out of like one of the sections of bones, it looks like a leather strap of some sort.
If I can touch the leather strap without sticking my hands into this gross pile, I will grab the strap and gently try to pull it out.
Sure. You might actually need to take your bow, but you're able to kind of like reach over far enough. You loop the bottom of the bow where the string meets the wood, just underneath the little lip of this little leather strap that you see, and you tug on it. It takes a little bit of effort, but the bones kind of fall away, and you pull up what looks to be some kind of leather satchel.
Okay. I will tell people that I'm planning to open this if no one stops me, and assuming they don't, I'll open the satchel.
Stealing from a dead man is very unsanitary.
As you grab a hold of the leather, it's It looks like it may have been here for some time, but so it's a little crusty. But you kind of peel back the leather and it opens up to reveal some coin in there. But you also see 2 vials of some kind of reddish liquid.
I'll give you 5 gold if you drink it.
First,
Sounds
you're
like a terrible
First-
idea.
you're opposed to messing with the dead man, and then you like drink it.
So I'm gonna try to wipe off the satchel so it's not any more gross than it has to be, and then I'll put it on. And assuming that's the only interesting thing I saw in the bone pile, I'll be prepared to continue on to the next portion of the dungeon.
Before we
But
go,
I'm not gonna drink those yet.
we're about to go up to like a place. We're gonna essentially like try to hide this like chest, right? And we don't want some guild to find this chest or whatever, right? Do we think we need to like potentially disguise ourselves at all? And are there like potentially remnants of cloaks here of people that like of people that live here around there? I mean, it might be.
I mean, do we
Shitty.
suspect that our descriptions are out there, or so much as we just don't want like the customs officers to find this thing? In which case, we're coming in through a smuggler's area. We're not as likely to see them, and if we don't think they know what we look like, I don't know that we had a backstory that like we were wanted.
Yeah, nobody here
I'm
knows
just
us.
thinking, might it be worthwhile to grab? Could we grab some sort of disguises from the potential cloaks and stuff of some locals that might at their demise here?
I mean, so you're just kind of looking around to see if you find anything else that could be used as a disguise.
Not. It doesn't need to be worth anything. It's just worth its disguise for the time being.
I will say, pretty much this room, you do not find anything that could be used as such.
I feel like we
However,
might stand out if we were seen wearing any of the schmutz that's on the ground here.
It's
yeah,
all
I mean, you
torn
do see
apart.
like, yeah, you do see like bits of fabric and stuff, but nothing that could be used. But in doing your search, you guys do. I will say there is something else that kind of catches your eye. May or may not be something that you want to grab, but you do find a dwarven mining pick that was kind of stuck into the resin a little bit.
Oh,
I'll carry
who's
it.
carrying
Makes
the
my
box?
character, my character feels we'll say comfortable. It makes him feel a little at home to carry around a pick. So I'll do it.
Sure, there you go. It just drops on your character sheet for you.
I can put it back on your back.
Okay, that's
Let's
what we'll
not-
do.
I'll
We're
bring
gonna
it back.
Tie it to the
Let's
outside of
go.
my
I
shield,
just
cover it in the
started.
tarp, and do it all over again.
I don't know about you lads, but as homey as caves usually feel, this does not feel like one of those. I would love to.
Well, that's because we were just attacked by giant beetles.
Rather not hang around for any more to show up.
All right. Well, with that said, I'm gonna move ahead to this next passageway.
Okay.
Sneakily sneaking.
Sure. And you guys are noticing like you're going from sections of like natural cave intermixed with sections that are dwarven workmanship, but it's not complete. There's like sections that are done, sections that are not done. Like that in that last room you're in, there was like a little room that was like that you walked into where it was kind of like a little shed almost, where there was storage, but it was kind of intermixed within this cave.
Does it give the vibe of just like smugglers area with like small hideouts and holes, or does it seem like archaeological, like this was like an ancient location that actually might have been something at some point?
More of the latter. Like it seems like this was maybe something previous, but it's now just a smuggling or maybe not even anymore a smuggling thing. Like when you left the ship, the captain mentioned like it was used for smuggling at one time. It's not really used for that anymore. So it's had two different histories, perhaps.
Reused throughout the years.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, you're continually like as you've been trekking through the caves, you've been gradually going up. And Mosby, as you enter into this next area here, with your woad eyes, you're in the light from the torches now seeping through. You're leaving the humid darkness of the beetle nest behind you, and the tunnel unexpectedly smooths out. The rough walls give way to blocky, kind of expertly cut masonry that you're seeing. And then you step into a silent chamber. The air here is cool and still. In the center, you see 3 high-backed stone thrones, aged with time. Their carvings softened by centuries of dust, but still radiating authority. They face the center of the room, where a complex geometric circular symbol is carved deep into the floor, inlaid with dull, tarnished silver.
I'm gonna scout like the rest of the room to make sure there are no ambushers, and then I'm gonna, assuming I don't find anything in that regard, focus my attention on this crazy symbol in the middle of the floor. Does this go on here? Yeah, that goes somewhere, but I'm not going to do that yet. So it looks like the only other exit is that stairwell, but I'm going to draw everyone's attention to this crazy thing on the floor. Or having checked to look for ambushers.
How about checking for traps?
I'm a ranger. I'm not... Like, if you want to touch something, you can touch it.
As you're kind of walking around this room, Mosby, the atmosphere to this room feels a little bit different than the rest of the cave. Throughout the other parts of the tunnel, you've seen like debris kind of scattered about. In this room, you don't see any debris. It feels like this room feels more like untarnished, almost, like it hasn't been like people kind of left it alone. There's a different vibe here. I will say I don't think I had it visible, but I did actually. So on the ground, right
there.
No, sorry. Over here on the ground, you did see another one of those tunnels. Right here.
That tunnel goes down?
Yeah, that one goes down. It was and it's like the same like the one you saw in the first room, except that one in the first room was like up in the ceiling. This is like on the ground.
Okay.
And then yeah, you've got these 3 throne like chairs that are aged to time and sitting facing kind of this broken symbol on the ground here.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw everyone's attention to the crazy symbol. Mostly Eve, but like I'm also gonna be polite to other people.
Is that this symbol right here?
Yes.
Well,
Hard to make out. It's looks ancient.
Religion check on it?
Yeah, you want to do like
that's reason religion, right? Reason goes religion.
Well, yeah, you can give me a maybe like a reason or history or something like that. Religion, okay, tier 2. You recognize this as it doesn't seem religious in nature. It seems more dwarvish, but not religious.
Well, I gotta say, a zealot of my stature, this is definitely not a faithful symbol. I don't have history or anything, so.
Yeah. I mean, I could give it a shot. I don't really have any specific skills except for like maybe search. I don't think that really applies here.
Do rumors. Use rumors.
Yeah.
Still tier 2?
Okay.
Not bad. Not bad.
you've heard tales of Orovance before. I mean, because you're a dwarf, and you know a little bit of the history of Orovance. You know that some of the first founding dwarves, there were kind of like 3 different clans that got together to start to colonize this location, and they called basically their triumvirate the deep anchors, and the 3 tenants basically that made that up were the stone, steel, and salt. And basically this seems like it might have been some kind of symbology, maybe even some ancient tunnel that was used for the deep anchors, and the three tenets of the deep anchors. And I will also say, if you give me another rumors roll.
Not great.
That was almost a crit.
Oh, that was
but
a
is-
10. I thought it was a 0. Duh.
Yeah. There is, along with that information, there was some kind of tale that you remember them talking about, of some sort of
Hi.
basically like
Welcome back.
mantra type thing that was like part of that tenet, the 3 tenets that they would speak. You can't remember what specifically it was, but there was some kind of mantra thing that they would recite.
Hearing that, is there some sort of magic that we're supposed to perform here? Could I recall any kind of songs from the ages? Maybe with this?
Maybe.
Like using perform or anything? Would that...
You have the music skill.
Oh, I'd have the music skill. Yeah, literally. Music skill.
Maybe.
Are there lyrics having to do with this? So like reason music? Like to come up with, there's lyrics that were speaking of that.
Possibly. Yeah, you can try it.
Music is very math based. I think reason is a good stat for that.
Oh,
Nothing that comes to mind of like stone, steel, and salt,
is it obvious which seat is which? At all?
It's not really. I mean, the chairs themselves are so ruined from time.
There are three chairs in this rooms.
Yeah.
This is
got
like
a chair here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not sure. I don't know if there's much else we can glean. I mean, I think we established the 3 chairs probably match up with the triumvirate, and
Anybody look way over here? Is there anything that...
there's this other. I don't know what this other hole is, if that's relevant or how deep that goes.
Looks like it goes pretty deep, and it's like so smooth, like it's almost like the stone was just almost like melted.
That's not good.
Can be totally nothing concerning there.
That's normal.
Yeah, it's classic erosion. My knowledge of stone, I know this is exactly how the natural process goes.
Yeah, but yeah, you do see the other exit to the room right there.
All right. Sounds like my bros don't need any more interaction with this dwarf chair puzzle, which I deeply don't care about. So I'm gonna try to scout ahead this next stairwell.
You like dwarven stuff.
Well, I'm trying to be respectful to other cultures, but like I deeply don't care about dwarf stone puzzles.
That fits.
Something to consider revisiting. My character is, again, he's been living in an inn for a long time, so he kind of casually interacts with his race, but he's not really been immersed in them, so to speak. So
We group water cooler it. We didn't have any epiphanies. Time to move on.
Is there anything interesting in this room that I should roll to notice?
So as you kind of come into this area, you spot another one of those holes in the ground as you
I
come
noticed
in.
the tunnel.
But you step in from that clean ancient stonework of the room with the 3 thrones into a chamber that feels like a jagged wound in the mountain. The walls here are dwarven hewn, blocky, and utilitarian, but the floor is a chaotic sea of splintered timber, piles of driftwood, smashed crates, and the shattered ribs of ship hulls are stacked haphazardly against the walls. Some piles have been roughly chopped into beams for scaffolding, others are a little more than sawdust and kindling. The air is thick with the smell of dry rot and fresh cut pine. Along with debris, you spot a painted wooden sign, the stern plate of a ship named the Sea Witch, cracked in half and discarded like trash.
I mean, this isn't all beetles. Like, someone did some of these.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What the heck? There's like half a ship inside of a cavern.
Right. It's just like chunks of this wood. Yeah.
You want to rummage through it for a bit? Maybe find
Should I roll to see if I can see anything sticking out? I don't want to stick my hands in other people's gross stuff. But...
Look through. Maybe if there's a plank or something with the ship's name on it. We don't know. We might need to know these things.
Sure. You guys can kind of scavenge around for a bit if you want.
All right, let me roll a notice.
Oof. That's terrible.
You're not really spotting anything where you're currently checking, I guess.
I'll roll a search real quick and just see if anything stands out.
Oh boy.
That's okay.
You found the floor.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
It looks like wood.
There's wood on the floor.
I will say,
what is it?
And you found it.
If somebody helps, do they get a +2 if somebody helps? Is that right?
Yep.
I mean, why?
Yeah,
I mean,
skill that would make sense to help.
But
with.
mathematically, that's not as good as just
Help
doing your own
search.
roll and hoping for a good roll.
well, I don't have a
Yeah.
skill that would help.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a skill that fits. I will say with an 11 is probably enough. You actually do see you spot next to that sign that was said the Sea Witch, it was like the ship sign or whatever. You do see the ship manifest. The book is not terribly old. I mean, it's still relatively intact. And just as you quickly, briefly glance into like the first couple pages, you see like a listing of indentured servants, like cargo indentured servants.
People aren't cargo, mate.
Okay.
That might come back. We might.
Yeah, maybe I'll just pocket the book just in case. I don't know if this is relevant or just old piece of trash, but I think just because I don't know how old it is or if anybody in it, if there's anything to be gleaned by the name, so I might just pocket it and bring it with us.
Sure.
Okay.
Cool.
Mosby, from your location, you can make out, you see some kind of light up ahead. Like firelight of some kind.
All right, I'm going to alert the bros that after this there may be a less desolate terrain.
In that case, let's take a minute get this box off my back.
All right,
Yeah.
you want to take it off? Okay, I'll help you take it
Yep.
off.
And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna basically take it off and then let Eve kind of like guide it.
Sure.
So as the natural cave gives way into this kind of like a more, you seem like more industry in this section, because you see from Mosby, from where you're at, you can see there's like wooden scaffolding that's been like hung from the rock. You smell smoke from a fire now, and mixed with the smell of like oil and unwashed bodies. You can now see from your location ahead of you a kind of in the center of this room. There's a large, heavy, like ballista-looking device that has like this reel, like this. It's got like rope and a big reel next to it. Standing guard in the room, you see around it some dwarves. They've got javelins kind of at ready, and next to the massive ballista winch in the center of the room here, you see a massive basilisk, chained but clearly agitated. It hisses at the smell of you. Its eyes glow pale, and you hear a voice come from the ballista, and he says, "Don't bother running. You run, I shoot. I reel you in. And once you're close enough to smell the lizard's breath, well, you won't be moving much after that. Hold still now."
I ninja smoke bomb.
Okay.
Smart man.
All right.
I don't know if this guy can see me. He probably can. But that thing can smell me, and I'm not gonna listen to this guy's monologue, so I will ninja smoke bomb.
Like, hold on. Like, we're not coming here to cause trouble. Like, something I'm gonna try and see if I can talk to these
Right.
guys.
I'll take the
Maybe
distraction
common
if the
ground.
dwarf wants to help me ninja smoke bomb before this guy can shoot at me with the ballista. I'll take an assist.
I will also let me, before we get too much further into anything here, I will explain some lore behind the dwarves in the current situation of this world. They are they've been known to a large quantity of dwarves are actually slavers in this world now. They've been kind of conscripted by like the current ruler of the world, of this particular section of the world, to basically capture people to use as slaves to give to this ruler, Ajax.
They might not be nice people.
Well, I can give you some Woad Elf lore, which is that no man can be free until all men are free.
I think like either way, I'm gonna at least try to do something. Just whether whether or not it's a conversation or just to give him a little bit of a distraction. I think either way.
Do I need
Sure.
to beat this guy on some roll to get my ninja smoke bomb off, or what? Can I just do that?
Yeah, I will say, yeah. There's there's no, yeah. You just like, he's talking and you're just like, and you just like teleport out of there.
Awesome. I don't know how closely these
important.
people are crowded on all these stairs behind me, but we're gonna get comfy because I'm teleporting to one of these squares.
Okay.
So
So as the smoke dissipates, Brant, you're kind of standing there, and you see the dwarves looking at you. Now, well.
You looked different a second ago.
Yeah.
So
Well,
tier 3
I think
means I
I'm-
successfully hide from these guys,
Yes.
which gives me a surge.
I'm gonna say you'll have to excuse my friend. He's a little bit jumpy.
Well. Didn't expect to see one of our kind down here. What you doing with them?
Well, we just got off a ship. We had a bad landing, and this is where we came in. But we're not here to cause any trouble. We're just trying to get up out of here. Are you guys your crew? Are you from the city?
From where you're at, you can see there's like scaffolding like up here, and you see some dwarves that are kind of standing up along the scaffolding. And then that's the guy that's been talking. He like kind of turns, and you see him. He says, "Well, sounds like you've got company." As he can see now that a large mustache that pops up from behind you.
Way to play it cool there, Edgar.
And you hear actually in what's Dwarvish language again?
Good question.
You've got Zaliak and Axiomatic. I don't know which one's which, but anyway, it's the Dwarven tongue. The one up above says in a language that you understand. Quick, get him before they catch us off guard. And you see that this dwarf steps up to the ballista, and he puts his hands on it. Draw steel and see.
We're gonna have to take out that ballista somehow.
Yeah. I will go second, but I don't need to go first.
I think I might have a good.
Meaning I will go immediately after whoever goes first.
Okay, I got a very important question. Is my mustache better than his?
It actually is. It is.
He has to die first, then.
So Brant, because you're kind of up front there, why don't you give me the initiative roll?
There we go. We finally
Pretty
got
solid.
Okay.
Okay, I could go first and give whoever wants to charge ahead precognition and a maneuver.
Yeah, if you guys are cool with it, I think I might actually try and go first, just because I think this might be a
Do it.
useful thing to do.
Create
So
a
I'm gonna do that.
barricade in front of that. Yep, sounds like a good idea.
Exactly. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just reading through what my skill does. Let's see. You touch. So it says you touch, but I actually have a way to make it a range. So you basically take a square containing dirt, stone, or metal, create a 5 wall of the same material, which rises up out of the ground and must include the square you touched. Touch doesn't apply again. Okay, cool. So I think I have a range of 10 on it because of one of my special features, which I think would basically plunk it right in front of the ballista. I guess if I stand behind the roam by 1, can I shoot over it? I don't even know if I can, actually. It won't let me move there, so maybe it's like blocked by debris.
There's a wall. Yeah, there's a wall. Yeah.
So, okay, whatever. I created a wall so the ballista can't blast us, and I'm not actually entirely sure if I can do anything else without also putting myself in range. Yeah, I don't know if I can really do much else otherwise. That might be it for my turn. So.
Okay. At the end of his turn, I will use hesitation as weakness to go immediately next.
Oh, don't forget to click on your thing to
Oh yeah.
get your.
I will click my thing to start my turn, whereupon I gain 3 insight, which is great for me. I move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think I can see the basilisk, but I can't see the little short dwarves over this wall that just appeared with my 7 movement. Is that correct from here?
From there, you.
Well, I have an 8 movement actually, so I can go up here.
So let's
Same
look
answer,
at
though?
line of effect here, because you might.
Depends on if you have to see the center or if you have to see his arm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot the basilisk.
Okay.
And is the basilisk still tied up? Are they holding its chain? It's not mad at them, right?
No,
I'm
it
gonna
looks
shoot
like
the
a
basilisk.
pet.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the basilisk. I'm gonna spend 5 insight to use my 5-point shot, which is called coup de grace. I'm hidden, but I don't know if that works against the basilisk because it can smell me. So anyway, I have a surge that I'm going to be spending on this, but if you want me to roll with an edge, you can tell me. But I assume that I'm not hidden from the thing that can smell me.
That's a lot of dice.
Yeah, I mean, if you,
I don't know
Yes.
why. Oh, I know why I rolled, but those are very shitty damage dice. So I apply 1 surge. So I'm gonna click this button to apply 22 damage, but then the surge I think gives me an extra 2 damage. So 24 damage to the basilisk, and then I ninja smoke bomb, which allows
Stay
me to
there.
move
Keep in sight of it.
1, 2, 3.
I'll let you do it again if you stay inside of it.
Oh, then okay, fine.
Keep it in your sight.
Yeah. So
Can
I'll
you do
just
that on a 5-point skill?
I'll just ninja smoke bomb back
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
It'll be free for him.
And then I'm gonna try to hide. Really, I'm trying to hide from everything other than the thing that can smell me.
Because that's a badass 5-point skill, huh?
Even with the terrible damage roll.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have had an edge on this. I apologize. So
okay.
but tier
It's
2,
enough.
I think it's fine, which gives me a surge back.
Okay.
But I'm hidden from everyone
Anything?
who uses sight. And then, unless anybody has anything else, that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. The dwarf squad will activate. I think he is actually going to climb up onto that.
Is he on like a catwalk or something?
Yeah, he's on the scaffolding
Oh, right. Okay.
along the side. So he's up 1 square. So he just climbs up 1 other square. So now he's 2 square up.
It says for every 1 square you move vertically, it costs you 2 squares of movement.
Yep. So he's moved 1, 2, 3, 4, and now he looks at Brant, and he's got his javelin, and he targets Brant, and he's got an edge because he's got
Is that a height?
height advantage.
Yeah, don't like that.
Okay.
Ouch.
His force move doesn't end the restrained condition unless okay. So it does 3 damage to you, Brant.
Okay.
And it also pulls 4.
What do you mean it pulls?
So he's got a javelin. Basically, throws a javelin
And it's a chain. There's a chain on it, and he pulls it back.
like a rope or
like-
something.
Because
Yeah.
if that's the fact, that's fucking amazing. I don't care how fucked up Brant gets from it.
Thanks, bro.
He
The
throws
fact
it,
that he has
and he's
a freaking whaling harpoon that he just throws at you.
And the monologue guy
wheels you
warned us
in.
he would do that.
so the I think poles can go like vertical.
Vertically too, yeah.
Yeah. So he's gonna pull you towards him. So I guess you would go here, and then you're 1 up, and then
This guy's on top of my wall right now. What is he doing?
yeah, he's standing on top of your wall. So I don't think I'm going to pull you up. I think I'm just going to pull you. You're at the base of the wall, but you're restrained. So you went 1, 2, and then you're at the wall, and then 3, 4 up the wall. So he's like pulling you up, and there's nothing underneath you at the end of that pole, so you fall back down. Yeah, what's 2 squares of fall damage?
1d6 per square of fall, right?
Falling. When a creature falls... Hold on. Stop. Okay. When a creature falls 2 or more squares and lands on the ground, they take 2 damage for each square they fall. So you take 4 points of damage as this dwarf is like pulling you up, and then he's like gets you close to the top, and then realizes he can't get you all the way over the wall, and then he just drops you and you fall. So we'll activate this guy. Okay, this is awesome. Fuck, I didn't realize I had this ability.
Great.
We're down.
Oh, I love this. I love this. Okay, so this dwarf steps here, and you see, well, you don't see him. You just hear this, like, on the wall, Brant, from where you're standing, you just hear this thud, thud, thud on the back side of the wall. Reaching charge, 3 malice spent. A dwarf can destroy 1 adjacent object or square of a wall for each 3 malice spent. Each enemy adjacent to the destroyed object or square takes the object's stamina and damage. 3 for wood, 6 for stone, or 9 for metal.
Jesus.
So the
one.
Apparently, you're not the chosen one, the only earthbender, okay?
Apparently not. We're about to pass it on to the Water Nation or something.
So the stone you see like this 2x2 wall that was there, all of a sudden, like, the section down by the ground just bursts out, and I'm assuming this is stone, so yeah, Brant, you taking some shrapnel as the stone bursts out. So there is an opening right there.
Where the 2 is?
Yeah.
Where the middle 2 is, yeah. Perfectly aligned for the ballista to now have line of effect.
And then he steps out of the way of the ballista. And then this guy's gonna activate.
Not sure I like this game anymore.
So, I don't know if this is, if I have an ability to have the damage I take. I'm debating if 6 damage is high enough, because I also don't know what's coming my way here shortly.
I would use it.
Alright, I'm just gonna use it. So I'm gonna have that to 3 with my like castle balls.
Yeah, there you go. Done.
Cool.
Okay, this dwarf is Mosby, you're hidden, right?
Yes, from everything other than people who ignore my being super good at stealth, I think.
So this dwarf drops down, goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You don't miss 5. And then he is going to that 5. I don't think I'm close enough to do anything there. He's going to attempt to grab Brant. Why did I roll 100? It was, what was it? 5 and a 2. That is unsuccessful. Okay. This guy's going to activate. He's going to drop down. He's going to use his maneuver, and you see him, Mosby, you can see he is fiddling with the chain on the basilisk.
Basilisk. Yeah, very reasonable.
All right. The dwarf reel winch activates. He activates some lever next to him or something, and you see popping up on the ground, right? We'll say it's right here. Across the floor, you see this chain line that pops up, and each target that enters that must make an agility test. And the line remains in effect until the end of the encounter. Any enemy who moves into the air for the first time must make, or starts their turn there, must make the test. Okay.
Is that everybody or just us?
Just each enemy.
So that's
When
us.
About it.
So, Eve, Edgar, or Icedern?
Okay, go for it if you want.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, so 5, right? So I'm going to target this guy, right? And I'm going to place judgment on him.
Which guy?
This guy right here.
On the top.
Yes.
Okay. Activate too. Don't forget to activate.
Okay, now here's the funny part. I haven't used this a lot because there really hasn't been a need for it. But Judgment Order benefit. First time in a turn that I use Judgment ability to judge a creature, I can pull them up to twice my presence score, which is 2.
Oh, turnabout is fair play.
So I pulled him right off the fucking thing.
Over
Pulled him
Brand
right in
and
front of
on
me.
the other dude.
That's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, let's see. How's that? So it's a pull. What is it?
It's a pull 4. And it can go vertical.
So you're pulling them.
So I pull him down through everybody into me.
So you pull him, boom, 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 and then he drops. He takes 4 damage from the fall, and he's in front of you now.
And now
And what?
I'm going to use Arrest.
At least we can see.
I
stuff.
got you now, you son of a bitch! Not very much, but I still got you.
Okay. So you grab him. All right. As you grab a hold of this guy, you just you pick him up, and you just his neck just snaps, and and you toss him down. He dies, and you have 6 stamina left over, and as that guy's neck snaps, you just like push him into this guy, and like just and threw him in such a way that you like break this other dwarf's back. Okay, so he is dead.
I'll put judgment
we're
on the
waiting to see what
basilisk.
that does.
Alright, so here's my judgment score. There it is.
Basilisk is still chained up, right?
It is unchained now. That dwarf,
And chained it.
Successfully did the chain.
Oh, okay.
that was his maneuver and action.
Alright, I end my turn.
Okay.
Bring it on.
So the basilisk is going to activate, and
Lordy, lordy, lordy.
it is going to steps like kind of crunches
like
up
that.
on top of these boxes. Actually, it's going to go here,
Oh boy.
and it's going to target Brant and Edgar, and it tries to bite you. It's noxious bite. That is tier 2.
I'm going to trigger my
result.
resist the unnatural and cut that in half.
Will that be bad? I think I'm at like -5 now.
He has
So, yeah,
edge
you-
against anybody he's previously dealt poison damage to. Uh-oh.
Brant, you take 5. Okay, so Brant, you feel like these noxious fumes, like you breathe them in and you start coughing, and it's just like this creature's like climbing on these wooden boxes and kind of looking at you guys now. And then
Was that an main action? It takes 4.
oh yeah, he is judged.
Correct, sir.
Brant and Edgar, you see these eyes, these milky white eyes of this basilisk. They start to like shimmer, and this flash of energy bursts out from each eye in a line towards each of you.
The cross-eyed bastard.
Actually, 5. The area extends from both the basilisk's eyes, and this ability targets the first creature without cover on either side of the area. So let's target Grant and Edgar.
Oh God.
Jesus.
So potency of a might -1. So do either of you have a might -1?
Mine's at
Negative.
2.
I have 2 might.
Okay.
Nice, guys.
So you are not restrained then. You feel yourself starting to be like almost like slowed by this effect, but you're not able to it's not able to basically
Glamour you yet.
yeah. All right, so it is done.
I'm gonna head in. I'll give Mosby his action.
If you want to go for it.
Cool. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh, let me click my button.
We'll just sit here, 7 health away from being dead.
Yeah. Sorry, I can't make it. Okay, so I will target you and do that, boy. See that?
Flashback. And that was for
So
Mosby?
Yeah, Mosby, you can use your ability that you used already this turn.
Okay, great. I will do that. That
And it
is
doesn't cost you anything.
coup de grace. I assume I do not have an edge, but I do have a surge.
You do have
so
an edge. You were hidden, right?
I don't. You tell me if I'm hidden from the basilisk. I'd love it to be yes.
Yes.
Okay, great.
If you're not like hidden after smoke bombing and then me getting up in their faces,
I just
don't know
if a
what you were
bas-
doing. So
I don't know if a basilisk has a special ability that says ignores visible hiding. You know what I mean? But in the event that it doesn't, I do 23 damage plus 2 from the surge is 25 for the
There we
basilisk.
go.
So I'll hit the button for 23.
oh yeah, that was a good hit.
Now I just get to do that ability. I don't get another turn. So I don't get the ninja smoke bombing cannon, right?
Right.
No,
And
that's
you were using a surge on that, correct?
Yes, I did use a surge, so 2 more if you would please.
Yes.
Um,
The basilisk has taken 2 big shots to its body now, and it's letting out a monstrous scream.
Edgar, you're sitting up there. I will give you this precognition. So you're starting to see like what the basilisk is doing before it is acting. So
Very nice, very nice.
it's gonna have Bane on you, and next time it attacks you, if you take damage from it, you get a free strike against it.
All right, Icedern.
Right. So advancing, because I'm way back here.
You're like, oh my god, I can't see anything.
Oh, look at you! You guys are all done.
I'll never get tired of soundboards. I've liked them since the 90s.
you're killing it.
7. All right, so that's my first advance. I'm going to use my main action as also a movement advance, just so that I can actually do something this turn.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So, how high these platforms over here are? 1 high,
1.
right? Okay.
Yes.
And so if I were to jump up on top of that, do I avoid the chain? Because the chain was like if I moved here and then went up on top of it, am I avoiding the chain?
Yes.
Well,
But
before I do that-
it would be a climb. Yes.
Yeah, no, I was looking at the jump action is automatically like 1 high.
Yes.
You can jump. The distance is either your might or agility, whichever you want.
If there
and
is
the height
any
you
one of
want.
our characters who has been practicing his box jumps, it's the Stone Monk.
Fact.
I mean, if he needs to
Yeah.
make an agility test, that's fine. But I was assuming if it was only a 1, I might be able to get
You
up
can
there.
use, yeah, it's if you don't have like the climb like movement thing, I think you have to use like the jump or something, or like to get up there.
All right. Well, first, targeting this guy and doing my tried and true. I can't do the crazy big push because I can't maneuver him behind me. But I can still just do a straight knockback.
Oh, close to
Badass.
crit.
Yeah, so that's a push 3 plus the 1 for race plus the 2 intuition bonus minus his 2, so push 4. Yeah, I'll
Okay,
just push
so you
right back.
Yeah, so he takes 1 damage as he slams into the wall back there.
And I will come over here and then try to jump up on this platform.
Okay. Which
So
I think you
Do you want to take the agility test on that one, or?
What's jump do? A jump, does it specifically say? Let's see.
Jump is a height of 1 with a distance of either your might or agility. So for
You
me,
can also-
agility.
You can take a running jump apparently, which gives you farther basically. And higher.
I mean, I think I think you're able to just jump up.
Yeah, and I would have been at 3 of my 7 movement when I reached here. So even if it counted as my movement to get to go up there and to get extra movement to go vertical, I'm like within my range there. So
Yeah,
and then I'm actually just gonna hang right there. Hopefully, cut the vertical line of sight if I'm further back on the platform versus closer to the guys.
Okay. And so at the end of your turn there, turn next round. So at as you Icedern, as you jumped up there, you hear some more voices, like dwarven voices coming from beyond in the chamber, and it sounds like reinforcements are coming, and
great.
The guy that's behind the ballista there, you hear him like let out this laugh, and he like holds his hand up to his mouth and he whistles, and you feel like a little bit of the ground tremor a little bit, and that's where we will catch up next game.
Oh,
come on!
All right, guys. Hopefully next Wednesday. And if there's any things you guys, I need to take a look at your ability or that macro, Riley. I'll figure that out before next game. So.
Yeah, we got to play all
guys.
these clothes out, guys. I'd love to see them. That'd be cool. Awesome, guys.
Cool.
Right.
Well, enjoy.
Have a good
Talk
night,
to you guys
everybody.
later.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah,
Bye,
thank you.
Okay, for those hanging out, as you can see, we're done for this evening, and there isn't a lot of people hanging out. But for those who are, I appreciate you very much. I got a couple of people on Twitch and a couple on YouTube. At least that's what my indicators say. I'm doing a lot of work to the Tower Sentinel bot, so it's coming along very nicely. It could do cool things now, and hopefully it'll attract more people to hang out and chat with me. That being said, we'll be continuing this point on for next week. And if you haven't subbed to my YouTube or followed me on Twitch, please do so. Thumbs up the video, the whole 9. Thank you very much, and have a good night.